This is Bill Peterson bringing you play-by-play coverage and Mike Weiss with your color commentary of tonight's Stanley Cup playoff game.
Well, this is going to be a classic shootout in Texas. The Devils and the Stars will put a lot on the scoreboard tonight. At least they should.
It's time to start the run for the Stanley Cup. We've narrowed it down to 2 as the New Jersey Devils look to take down the Dallas Stars.
This should be a great series as both teams are cup hungry. The Devils are known for their physical style of play. I'm sure tonight will be no different. Always an offensive threat. They just have the scoring touch.
They're lining up for the faceoff. Back in it. I can't believe he missed the pass. Elias takes it past the blue line. Sador sends it in front of the net. Nieuwendyk sends it over to Friesen. Sador slides it over to Hall. Elias carries it over the red line. He moves it to Friesen. Knocked out in front with a blocker. And he takes a wrist shot. What a save! And he takes a wrist shot. Save by Turco. McGinnis brings the puck to the zone. He lets the slap shot go. Modano passes it over to the left wing. He takes the slap shot. Save by Brodeur. Aggressive goaltending is nothing new for this guy. This faceoff is left of the goal. Zubov passes it to Matvichuk. What a save by Brodeur. Salmonson brings it over the blue line. Bone-crushing hit by Zubov. Matvichuk passes it off over to number 75. And he takes a wrist shot. Save by Brodeur. Gomez moves it to Langenbrunner. Lindros brings the puck up. Number 75 carries it over the blue line. Goaltending like that is what has gotten them to the Stanley Cup Finals. Morrow sends intercepted. Gomez sends it over to the right wing. McGinnis sends it off to Lindros. Number 75 moves it back over to Sador. Save made by Brodeur. That was a hard hit by Lindros. Morrow carries it past the blue line. Blocked out front. Play stops as he covers the puck. He's got a face-off to the left of Brodeur. Rapolsky sends it in front over to Friesen. McGinnis brings the puck up through the zone. Hull plays it up to the center. He isn't letting the shooter see any daylight behind him at all. Mike, we're seeing some nice defensive play by McGinnis. We're going to have a face-off to the right of Brodeur. Friesen takes the puck up. Takes it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. With saves like that, it could be a long night for them. Yager brings it past the red line. What a save by Brodeur.
20 or more for a home game this season, and you could save over 35%. Group leaders receive great incentives.
Friesen thought there was an easy tally there, but gets stoned by Turco.
For more information, call
Face-off to the right of Brodeur. He passes it to Nieuwendyk. He passes it to the right wing. Friesen passes it to the right wing. Save by Turco. Hull takes the puck up through the zone. Yager sends it to the left wing. He sends it up the middle. Oh, Brodeur just got his glove on the puck. Face off to the left of Brodeur. Zubov sends it back over to Matvichuk.
Dan Santat Experience, featuring Darwin Dumlau on tenor sax, with special guest LL Coolpetty on vocals next month.
Passes it to the right wing.
Promoting their latest album.
And he takes a wrist shot. Good save. Brodeur makes the block. Modano sends it up over to Yager. He centers it to Hull. Nice save. Brodeur. Blocker save. Langenbrunner brings the puck through the zone. Stevens passes it over to Selmanson. He passes back to the defenseman. Modano brings the puck up. Yager sends it up to the center. What a save by Brodeur. Hull plays it up to the center. Gomez brings the puck up through the zone. McGinnis sends it up to the center. Vicious check by Sedor. Brodeur was impressive in the last play home.
Martin Brodeur set NHL records for most wins in the season, most minutes played in the season, and fewest goals against in the season twice. He's had 5 straight All-Star appearances and won the Rookie of the Year award.
As we take a breather, it's tied at 0. Mike, break down the first period for us.
The Stars have the lead in shots on goal, Bill.
Time to drop the burnt biscuit. Elias moves it back over to Rafalski. Long pass to Friesen. Brings it past the blue line. He sends it back to Rafalski. Over to the right wing. And he takes a wrist shot. Elias passes over to Friesen. Lindros passes to number 75. He sends it off over to Morrow. He gave up his body to make that save. Centers it over to Lindros. Stopped by Brodeur. And the goalie covers up to stop play. We're going to have a face-off to the right of Brodeur. Offsides is called. Tonight there's been some good, solid defense by Hull. Hull passes it over to Zubov. Brings it over the blue line. Passes it to Yager. He sends it up the middle over to Hull. He centers the puck. Fastest glove in the league. This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Salmonson takes the puck up. Intercepted by Gomez. And he takes a wrist shot. Sent back over to Langenbrunner. Save by Turco. Modano sends it to Hull. Carries it over the blue line. He was wrong. Brodeur loves that shot out of the air. Gomez slides it to Langenbrunner. Carries it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Amazing. Turco just got his glove on the puck. Sedor sends it over to Yager. He takes the backhand shot. That was a terrific save by Brodeur. Modano takes the puck up through the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. Great save! He's taken up where he left off last period. Friesen carries it past the red line. Number 75 plays it up to the center. Lindros passes it to Morrow. He sends it up to center. He passes it to the left wing. Saved by Brodeur. Friesen takes it past the blue line. Stop. Turco makes the save. Morrow brings it over the red line. Sends it over to number 75. He made a great save. He covers the puck. We've got a face-off to the left of Brodeur. Matvichuk passes it off to Zubov. What a save! They blow the whistle as he covers the puck. This face-off is left of the goal. He slides it over to Hull. He centers it to Yager. Niedermeyer passes it over to the left wing. Elias makes a long pass to Friesen. Sends it back to the defenseman.
Mike, I'm impressed by the defensive single-mindedness shown
By Matvichuk. Zubov moves it over to Yager. He lets the slap shot go. Hull sends it over to the right wing. And they blow the whistle as the goalie covers up. Face-off to the right of Brodeur. Zubov passes to the defenseman. What a save by Brodeur. So, it's intercepted. Niedermeyer sends it to his defenseman. Langenbrunner brings it past the blue line. Off the blocker. He passes it to the right wing. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Modano. He must have puck magnets in that glove. Matvichuk sends it up to the center. Langenbrunner carries it over the red line. Gomez plays it up to the center. Stalemate as we take a break from the action. It's all tied up at 0. The referee will drop the puck for the next period. Rafalski passes it to the right wing. Hull sends it off to Modano. Brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. That save keeps him in this game. Langenbrunner takes it past the red line. He sends the puck back over to Rafalski. Modano sends it to the left wing. He takes the slap shot. That save helps them stay alive. And he blows the whistle for a penalty.
The upcoming power play could change the outlook for this game, Bill.
Face-off to the left of Brodeur.
Dallas penalty.
Duchesne sends it out to Matvichuk. Brodeur blocked a nice save there.
Martin Brodeur's always had trouble when players get in his face. He has difficulty looking around him and relies on his teammates to give him a clear shooting lane. He's among the elite folks, but he needs to show he can adapt.
He lets the backhand shot go. Tverdovsky passes it over to Friesen. Quick pass over to Nieuwendyk. Passes it to the right wing. Friesen sends it up to the center. That's the kind of goaltending that got them to the Stanley Cup. And he takes a wrist shot. He is looking for the win with goaltending like that. Number 75. He shoots. He scores! Number 75 takes the wrister.
You know, most teams don't get more than a couple on this guy.
The Dallas Stars want to go to better. Tremendous aim with that wrist shot by number 75.
You know, if you play long enough, you're bound to find the back of the net eventually.
Dallas goals.
Sedor passes to Yager.
75.
Soft shot.
I'll tell you, folks, to score on this goal is a real accomplishment.
They're feeding off their fans' energy. Yager had an opening left for him since the defense was outnumbered. O'Donnell brings it past the red line.
68.
It glides toward the goal line. It's in!
Hey, you know, even some of the best stories have had a bad streak down there. I'll tell you, the coach seems to be getting a little upset with the effort of his team.
A quick snapshot by Yager.
Time of goal, 5 minutes, 40 seconds.
He may not need any help today scoring goals.
Dallas goal scored by number
Stevens
68.
passes to Gomez. Yager passes it over to Modano.
Assist.
They find a way into the net for the goal.
You know, it's not very often this goal against one in like that.
Modano leads his team in plus-minus with 55.
Time of the goal, 6 minutes, 2 seconds.
The wrist shot comes so quickly that the goalie can't react fast enough to the shot by Modano.
Dallas goal
Sador
scored
sends it
by
over to the right
number
wing.
Modano.
That's the way to check someone. Save by Brodeur. He puts it in on his own net.
Oh, baby. This is what it's like to be a goalie, folks. You know, Mom said there'd be days like this, Bill.
Yeah, but even she might be hiding in shame after that one.
Dallas goal.
Check hard by Morrow. He takes the backhand
Time of the
shot.
goal, 7 minutes, 46 seconds.
And he's checked by Lindros. Number 75 brings the puck to the zone. He lets the backhand shot go. McGinnis sends it over to Morrow. He lets it fly. What a save by Brodeur. Sador sends it to Lindros. He takes the backhand shot. He continues his excellent goaltending. He lets the slap shot go. Save by Brodeur. Tverdovsky slides it to Neuendijk. Carries it past the red line. Yager brings the puck up through the zone. Passed back to Hall. What a save by Brodeur. Hey, Mike, take us through the replay.
The puck bounces off the post and harmlessly away.
This faceoff is left of the goal. Zubov passes it over to Matvichuk. Salmonson brings it over the red line. He passes it to the right wing. Denied. Turco has been playing great all game, making save after save. Tonight's game shows you that you won't see many costly errors from a team like the Stars. This faceoff is left of the goal. McGinnis plays it up to the center. Modano takes it past the blue line. Stevens moves it to Salmonson. And he takes a wrist shot. Sador passes it off to Modano. Hall carries it over the blue line. Terrific save. Brodeur, blocker save. Yager sends it back to Sador. Save. Brodeur loves that shot out of the air.
Rafalski delivers a crushing check to his victim there. Rafalski tends to be a little over-aggressive sometimes, but that can lead to many scoring opportunities.
We've got a face-off to the left of Brodeur. Madden sends it off to Stevenson. Brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot off the post. Moves it back to Pandolfo. Guerin brings the puck up. Brings it past the blue line. He lets the backhand shot go. There's a championship caliber save. Turgeon makes a centering pass over to Shanahan. Goaltending like that is what has gotten him to the Stanley Cup Finals. The Dallas Stars come out on top by the score 5-0.
getting the kind of play needed to win the Stanley Cup.
Thanks for watching, and good night from the American Airlines Center. Welcome to postseason action. I'm Bill Peterson, paired up with Mike Weiss. And how about the matchup we're going to see tonight?
Well, the Stars are out tonight, and I'm not talking about celebrities. Their offense should have a successful night against the Devils. The Stars lead the series 1-0 going into tonight's game. The Devils are a force to be reckoned with. Their physical presence is always felt.
They're ready at the center circle for the drop of the puck. Sador passes it to the right wing. And he takes a wrist shot. If they have any chance of taking this game, he's got to continue to make stops like that. Elias carries it over the blue line. McInnes sends it over to the right wing. He takes the slap shot. That shot went off his skate. And he covers up. Brodeur was impressive in the last play,
Martin Brodeur's always had trouble when players get in his face. He has difficulty looking around them and relies on his teammates to give him a clear shooting lane. He's among the elite, folks, but he needs to show he can adapt.
Sador passes over to Yager. Hull carries it over the red line. He takes the backhand shot. He passes back to the defenseman. McInnes passes it to the right wing. Friesen brings the puck up. Neuendijk takes it past the red line. Rafalski sends it over to the right wing. Morrow brings it over the red line. Centers it over to Lindros. Elias brings the puck up through the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. He continues his excellent goaltending. Niedermeyer sends it to Tverdovsky. Number 75 sends it up to the center. Turco looked good on that last save, Mike. This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Matvichuk passes it over to the left wing. Morrow carries it past the blue line. He looks to be on his game tonight. Brodeur moves it to Niedermeyer. Salmonson carries it past the red line. He lets the backhand shot go. Langenbrunner sends it back to the defenseman. Tverdovsky brings it past the red line. Passes it over to Gomez. Bone-crushing hit by Zubov. Morrow carries it over the red line. Centering pass to number 75. That is the kind of save that will set the tone for his team for the rest of the game. Face-off to the left of Brodeur. Hull slides it over to Modano. Passes to Yager. Tonight there's been some good, solid defense by Hull. Sador passes it to the right wing. Hull moves it back to Modano. Friesen brings the puck through the zone. Brings it over the blue line. Modano sends it to the left wing. He passes it over to Hull. Takes it past the blue line. Passed back. Scores! It's good! Modano gets the give-and-go goal.
You know, most teams don't get more than a couple on this guy.
Modano is the team leader in plus-minus with 55.
goal scored by number
Yager
9.
brings it over the red line. And he takes it. Yager gets the goal down low.
I'll tell you, folks, the scoring this goal is a real accomplishment.
The home team needed a boost like that, and they got it.
Minutes, 26 seconds.
Tremendous aim with that wrist shot by Yager.
That's a real skill there, folks, to bounce her off the post and right in.
Dallas goals.
Sador sends it over to the right wing.
68.
And he takes a wrist shot. With saves like that, it could be a long night for them.
Top of the
Elias
goal,
brings it past the blue line.
minutes, 51
Long pass.
seconds.
Who is he passing to? Oh, he gets hit. It's intercepted by Madonna. Hull takes the puck up through the zone. Sador plays it up to the center. He takes the backhand shot. He centers it to Madonna. Blocked out front. And he is just getting warmed up. Mike, I'm impressed by the defensive single-mindedness shown by Songinson. We've got a face-off to the left of Brodeur. Morrow sends it back over to Zubov. Tverdovsky sends it up to Gomez. Sends it over to Selmanson. Niedermeyer passes it to the right wing. Zubov takes the puck up. Morrow carries it over the blue line. Lindros passes it over to the left wing. Saves like that are huge in the quest for the cup. Langenbrunner passes it over to Gomez. And he's checked by Mekvichuk. He sends it to Lindros. The Dallas Stars hold the lead after period 1, 2-0. Walk us through the first period stats.
The Devils are spending too much time on defense, Bill, as reflected by shots on goal.
Let's go down to the ice for the drop of the puck. Zubov passes it to Morrow. He sends it off over to Lindros. Hopefully, he can keep making saves like that, and maybe one of his teammates will help him out on the offensive end. Brodeur logged a nice save there, Mike. This faceoff is left of the goal. Sador sends it off to McGinnis. That's the kind of goaltending that got them to the Stanley Cup. Elias carries it past the blue line. Yager passes it to Hull. He lets the slap shot go. Save by Brodeur. Neuendijk brings the puck up. Modano sends it in front over to McGinnis. He relays it over to Sador. Passes it over to Yager. Friesen sends it over to Elias. He taps it in for the goal.
You know, it's not very often this goalie lets one in like that. Their coach is not happy about that last shift, Bill.
And he shouldn't be, given the result, Mike. A short wrister by Neuendijk.
Boy, not much room for error, but he managed to thread the pass through. What a beauty. Top shelf behind the goalie off the crossbar.
New Jersey goal scored.
Zubov
by
passes it
number
off over to
25,
Morrow.
Joe
And he takes a
Moore.
wrist shot.
Assist
What
to
a
number 12,
save
Jeff
by Brodeur.
Friesen. Time of goal, 3 minutes, 41 seconds.
Number 75 sends it to the left wing. He moves it to Lindros. Plays it up to the center. That was a great save. Here's a player who, as usual, is providing a physical edge to tonight's game. They're going to have a face-off to the right of Brodeur. Langenbrunner brings the puck up through the zone. Lindros takes it past the red line. He sends it over to number 75. Saved by Brodeur. Let's see that again from a different angle.
Whoa, that clang of the puck off the post could be heard all the way up here, Bill.
Face off to the left of Brodeur. McGinnis passes over to Hull. What a save! Vicious check by Rapalski. Face off to the right of Brodeur. Zubov passes to Matvichuk. Centers it over to Murdano. Neuendijk brings the puck through the zone. Brings it over the blue line. Centering pass over to Friesen. He takes the slap shot. He slides it over to Tverdovsky. Oh, and it goes off the post. Yager takes it past the blue line. He sends it up the middle to Modano. Elias sends it to Neuendijk. Modano centers it to Hull. He's got to continue to make saves like that to keep them in this contest. He covers it up. Mike, can you shed some light on that last play? This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. He lets the backhand shot go. Play stops as he covers the puck. Well, some teams will beat themselves if you wait long enough, but not the Stars. They're going to have a face-off to the right of Brodeur. Morrow moves it to Sador. Sends it back to the defenseman. Gomez takes the puck up. Salmonson brings it past the blue line. He stoned him. Number 75 takes the puck up through the zone. He takes the backhand shot. Nice. Brodeur just got his glove on the puck. We've got a face-off to the left of Brodeur. He takes the shot. Knocked away by the blocker. Lindros makes a centering pass to Morrow. Goaltending like that is what has gotten them to the Stanley Cup Finals. Face-off to the left of Brodeur. Rapalski slides it to Friesen. Carries it past the red line. He slides it over. Now a goal like that will drive opposing coaches crazy in the playoffs.
You know, that goalie usually keeps his team in games, so that goal is somewhat surprising.
The New Jersey Devils have made this a whole new game. The wrist shot comes so quickly that the goalie can't react fast enough to the shot by Neuendijk.
Just not enough time for the goalie to get his arm up and cover the top of the net.
New Jersey goal
brings the puck up
by number 25.
Carries it over the blue line.
Neuendijk
Centers it over to Murdano.
Jeff Friesen. And to number 28.
And he takes a wrist shot. There's a championship caliber save.
45
Friesen sends it out to Elias. Carries it past the blue line. He takes a step shot. And that completes his hat trick.
You know, most teams don't get more than a couple on this guy.
That should quiet the crowd.
New Jersey goal scored.
Neuendijk passes it over to the left wing.
Joe Neuendijk. Assist.
Sador passes it to Yager. He sends it up the center.
And to number 12, Jeff Friesen.
Centers it to Modano. He is determined to get out of here in regulation. Yager moves it back over to Sador. As the teams head for the locker room, it's the New Jersey Devils 3-2. It's showtime, folks. Rafalski sends it back over to Stevens. Neuendijk brings it over the blue line. He passes it over to Friesen. Hull's intercepted. McGinnis brings the puck up through the zone. The whistle blows for offside. The Dallas Stars have definitely struggled at times. Any thoughts on that? Sador brings it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Rafalski sends it in front to Neuendijk. Elias brings the puck through the zone. And he takes the snap shot. He's coming up big to keep them in the hunt. Sador passes it over to Yager. He lets the backhand shot go. Modano moves it back to McGinnis. Friesen takes the puck up. Turco was impressive in the last play, Hummel. Zubov sends it off over to Matvichuk. He takes the backhand shot. He continues his excellent goaltending. Salmonson sends it back to Gomez. Morrow carries it over the red line. He centers it to number 75. If they want to stay in this game, he's going to have to continue to make saves like that. We've got a face-off to the left line. Brodeur. Zubov moves it back to Matvichuk. Saves like that are huge in the quest for the cup. Takes the shot. That save protects their one-goal lead. He lets it fly. What a save by Brodeur. Face off to the left of Brodeur. Hull passes to the defenseman. Sador takes the puck up through the zone. He sends it up the middle over to Modano. Save by Brodeur. Elias takes it past the blue line. Saves like that are what's keeping them in this game still. Sador sends it over to the right wing. Yager brings it past the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. Looks like someone does not want to see overtime.
The Devils are an older team, but they've got what a lot of teams don't have, leadership and experience.
Face-off to the right of Brodeur. McGinnis sends it to his defenseman. He sprawls out and catches a piece of the puck with his skate. Friesen brings it over the red line. He plays it back to Stevens. Hull passes it over to McGinnis. Modano brings the puck up through the zone. Yager plays it up to the center. And he takes a wrist shot. Deflected out front by Brodeur. McGinnis passes it to the right wing. Carries it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot, protecting the one-goal lead. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Hull. Brings the puck up, takes it past the red line. Centering pass to Modano. He is determined to get out of here in regulation. This faceoff is left of the goal. Zubov sends it over to Matvichuk. Gomez carries it past the blue line. He passes it off over to number 75. Morrow brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. That save protects their one-goal lead. Like tonight, you'll face a lot of scoring when you take on the Devils. Everything is magnified late in the game, including faceoffs. Elias brings the puck to the zone. Centers it over to Neuendijk. What a save by Turco. Takes the puck up through the zone. Friesen takes it past the blue line. Knocked out in front with a blocker. Zubov passes it off to number 75. Checked hard by Niedermeyer. Lindros sends it over to the right wing. This faceoff is left of the goal. And he takes a wrist shot. That's the kind of goaltending that got them to the Stanley Cup. It's really important to win the faceoffs now. The New Jersey Devils come out on top by a score of 3-2. Wrap this game up for us, Mike.
Oh, it's fun hockey to watch two teams so evenly matched. After 2 games, the series is now all tied up.
That ends ESPN's coverage of tonight's game. Good night from the American Airlines Center. Are you ready for playoff hockey? I'm Bill Peterson calling the game for you, and as always, Mike Weiss will bring insight to the action.
The Devils really play a tough defensive game. It's the system they take a lot of pride in. The Stars will have a rough night if they can't figure out a way to beat the defense.
Greetings. It's never any better than the run for the finals. It looks like the referee is ready for the opening faceoff. McGinnis takes the puck up through the zone. And the goalie covers up to stop play. We're going to have a face-off to the right of Brodeur. Stevens passes it off over to Elias. Brings it past the blue line. Modano takes the puck up. Neuendijk breaks up the play. Brings the puck up. Carries it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. He looks to be on his game tonight. Yager brings it past the red line. He passes it off over to Modano. Knocked down in front by Brodeur. And he takes a wrist shot. He isn't letting the shooter see any daylight behind him at all. He makes a quick pass to Sador. That is the kind of save that will set the tone for his team for the rest of the game. We've got a face-off to the left of Turco. Gomez sends it back over to Langenbrunner. Saved by Turco. Number 75 brings it over the blue line. If they have any chance of taking this game, he's got to continue to make stops like that. Morrow takes it past the blue line. Niedermeyer sends it out to Langenbrunner. Brings it past the blue line. He gets the goal down low.
You know, that goalie usually keeps his team in games, so that goal is somewhat surprising.
Oh, they're exploiting their home ice advantage now.
New Jersey goal.
McGinnis passes to the defenseman. Stevens moves it to Rafalski. He passes it up the center. Sador passes it to Yager. Carries it over the red line.
7 minutes, 10 seconds.
He lets the slap shot go. Friesen brings it over the red line. McGinnis brings the puck up through the zone. Modano carries it past the red line. Hull passes it over to Yager. And he takes a wrist shot. He continues his excellent goaltending. Elias takes it past the red line. Sador passes it to the right wing. Vicious check by Modano. They blow the whistle as he covers the puck.
Customer service booth for your free gift.
Face off to the left of Brodeur. Tverdovsky sends it over to the right wing. Langenbrunner carries it over the blue line. Zubov passes it over to Morrow. Brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. And he covers up. The New Jersey Devils are leading here. Mike, tell us a little more about that. Face off to the right of Brodeur. Zubov sends it back to the defenseman. And he is just getting warmed up. Matvichuk slides it over to number 75. He centers it over to Lindros. That's the kind of goaltending that got them to the Stanley Cup. Tverdovsky sends it off over to Langenbrunner. He takes a snapshot. There's a championship caliber save. Lindros brings it past the red line. He plays it up to the center. Save by Brodeur. And they blow the whistle as the goalie covers up. He's got a face-off to the left of Brodeur. Sedot sends it to Yager. He takes the backhand shot. Modano moves it back over to Hall. He passes back to the defenseman. Goaltending like that is what has gotten them to the Stanley Cup Finals. And he takes the snapshot. Save made by Brodeur. Yager sends it to the left wing. What a save by Brodeur. Play stops as he covers the puck. We're going to have a face-off to the right of Brodeur. Rafalski sends it to Langenbrunner. Carries it over the red line. Long pass to Salmonson.
Remaining in the first period.
He sends it over to Gomez. Knocked down in front by Turco. The New Jersey Devils are ahead as we end the first period. 1-0. We're ready to start up the next period. Langenbrunner carries it past the blue line. Morrow passes it to the right wing. Number 75 sends it up to the center. He centers the pass. Great save! He's taken up where he left off last period. Brings the puck through the zone. Takes it past the blue line. Gomez passes over to Langenbrunner. Number 75 passes it off to Lindros. Gomez takes the puck up through the zone. Brings it past the blue line. McGinnis takes the puck up. Elias passes to Nieuwendyk. McGinnis sends it out to Hall. Carries it over the blue line. He passes it up the center. Niedermeyer passes it over to Nieuwendyk. Zubov moves it over to Hall. Yager brings it over the blue line. Nieuwendyk plays it up to the center. Hall brings the puck up, carries it past the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. He covers it up. This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Zubov passes to the defenseman. Oh, he blocks the shot. He covers the puck. Mike, we're seeing some nice defensive play by Niedermeyer. Face-off to the left of Brodeur. Number 75 sends it back to Matvichuk. Brings the puck up through the zone. Takes it past the blue line. He slides it over to Lindros. Save by Brodeur. Nieuwendyk brings it over the red line. Sent back. Oh, it's intercepted. Zubov sends it over to the right wing. Stevens with another bone-crushing check. Lindros passes it to number 75. Friesen brings the puck through the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. What a save! Turco, blocker save. Morrow sends it up to the center. Nice save. Brodeur loves that shot out of the air. Timeout is called by the Dallas Stars. We've got a face-off to the left of Brodeur. Takes the puck up through the zone. Takes it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Oh, Turco just got his glove on the puck. Sador passes it to the right wing. Rafalski passes it over to Stevens. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great save. And the goalie covers up to stop play. Face off to the left of Brodeur. And he takes a wrist shot. Friesen takes the puck up. McGinnis brings it past the red line. Hull makes a centering pass to Modano. Elias brings the puck up. Friesen centers it to Nieuwendyk. Hull carries it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Terrific save! Brodeur loves that shot out of the air. This faceoff is left of the goal. Sador passes it over to the left wing. Sends it back to the defenseman. That was a terrific save by Brodeur.
New Jersey needs to stay healthy throughout the season. They need all their players to contribute to make it to the playoffs.
We've got a face-off to the left of Brodeur. He takes the slap shot. Save by Brodeur. Morrow, they don't believe in keeping the scoring down in the playoffs.
Hey, you know, even some of the best goalies have had a bad streak now and then.
Now that was a critical goal away from home. That's a pretty one-timer for the goal by Lindros.
Dallas goal scorer.
Zuba brings the puck up to the zone.
Eric Lindros.
He lets the backhand check
number 10.
Deflected out front by Brodeur.
Time of goal, 18 minutes, 16
Teberdowski
seconds.
sends it off to Langenbrunner. And he takes a wrist shot. Stopped by Turco. Turco slides it over to Matvichuk. It's all locked up at intermission at 1. You have any words of wisdom after 2, Mike?
The Stars have more shots on goal, Bill, but it hasn't made a difference in the score.
The referee will drop the puck for the next period. Sador sends it over to number 75. McGinnis brings it past the blue line. He sends it over to Sador. That save was huge. Niedermeyer plays it up to the center. Salmonson carries it over the red line. Moves it back to Gomez. Lindros brings the puck through the zone. He passes it to the right wing. And he takes a wrist shot. Save! Brodeur stops the go-ahead goal.
Money in your pocket and proceeds go to minor hockey. Support minor hockey.
Face-off to the right of Brodeur. Friesen takes the puck up through the zone. Carries it over the blue line. That save keeps this game tied up. Zuba sends it over to the right wing. Elias sends it to his defenseman. Takes the puck up. Passed back to Stevens. Over to the right wing. Zuba brings the puck up, brings it over the blue line. He sends it up to center. Rafalski sends it to the left wing. That save helps them stay alive. Stevens sends it over to Elias. He takes a step shot. Stopped. Turco makes the block. Yager passes over to Murdano. And he takes a wrist shot. He shoots, scores! Murdano scores top shelf.
I'll tell you, folks, to score on this goalie is a real accomplishment. Oh, yeah, a little justification for the old coach and his strategy, eh?
I don't think he's that old, Mike. A quick one-timer by Murdano.
That was high and hard to get past the goalie.
Dallas goal scored by number 9.
Salmonson passes it
Murdano.
off to Tverdovsky.
Assist to number 68, Jaromir
McInnes
Jagr. Time
sends
of
it
the
out
goal,
to Morrow.
7 minutes.
He passes it
39
back over to
seconds.
Lindros. Tverdovsky sends it up to the center. McInnes passes to number 75. He lets the slap shot go. Great save to keep this game close. Face off to the left of Brodeur. Niedermeyer passes it over to Salmonson. Number 75 carries it past the blue line. They get caught offsides. Friesen brings it over the red line. Elias passes it to the right wing. Denied. Turco just got his glove on the puck. Matvichuk moves it to Hall. Pass over to Yager. And he takes a wrist shot. Play stops as the goalie covers up. We've got a face-off to the left of Brodeur. Hall moves it back to Sador. Neuendijk sends it over to the right wing. McInnes takes it past the boot. Thinking of a run at the Stanley Cup, they bury it for the goal.
You know, most teams don't get more than a couple on this guy. He looks like a man whose players are finally doing what he asked them to do. Well, it was just him and the goalie on that one.
Dallas goal
He
scored
relays it.
by number
It's
2,
intercepted
Al
by Elias.
McInnes.
Neuendijk
Assist
passes
to
it over to
number
Rafalski.
68, Jaromir
Stevens
Jagr.
brings it past the
Time
blue
of
line.
goal, 13 minutes, 33
Elias
seconds.
sends it back to the defenseman. Yager brings the puck up through the zone. What a save by Brodeur. McInnes is delivering his usual scoring threat tonight, Mike.
McInnes has got great speed. He's really an asset to his team.
Face off to the left of Brodeur. Tverdovsky passes it over to Langenbrunner. Lindros takes it past the red line. He plays it up to the center. Langenbrunner passes to the defenseman. Number 75 carries it over the blue line. He passes back to the defenseman. That's tough. Keeps this game within reach. He passes it up the center. Tverdovsky sends it off to Langenbrunner. Carries it past the blue line. He keeps protecting that lead with great saves. We've got a face-off to the left of Turco. He moves it to Salmonson. He passes it off over to Niedermeyer. Gomez sends it to his defenseman. And he's checked by Lindros. The Dallas Stars come out on top by a score of 3-1.
The Stars are so close they can almost taste victory in this Cup final.
Thanks for watching, and good night from the Continental Airlines Arena. Welcome to postseason action. I'm Bill Peterson, paired up with Mike Weiss. And how about the matchup we're going to see tonight?
The Devils really play a tough defensive game. It's the system they take a lot of pride in. The Stars will have a rough night if they can't figure out a way to beat the defense.
Lord Stanley's Cup is waiting. Will it be patient, or will it go to a winner soon? Well, tonight, the Dallas Stars and the New Jersey Devils fight for just that, the Cup.
They should be feisty from the start as both teams can see the Cup in their sights. The Stars don't take many penalties. They're a very disciplined team.
They're lining up for the faceoff. Hull brings the puck up. Sado passes it to Yager. And he takes a wrist shot. Friesen sends it back over to Nieuwendyk. He gave up his body to make that save. Modano brings the puck up through the zone. Yager sends it over to Hull. Amazing! Brodeur makes the save. Nieuwendyk sends it to his defenseman. Carries it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Oh, Brodeur loves that shot out of the air. We're going to have a face-off to the right of Brodeur. Niedermeyer passes it over to Selmanson. He's alone on the breakaway. Brodeur looked good on that last save, Mike. Zubov plays it up to the center. Matvichuk passes it to the right wing. Number 75 centers it to Lindros. He sends the puck back to Matvichuk. Checked hard by Langenbrunner. Selmanson carries it past the red line. Sends it over to Gomez. Save by Turco. He's really throwing his weight around. Saves like that are huge in the quest for the Cup. Matvichuk passes it over to the left wing. Morrow brings it over the blue line. Rafalski brings the puck to the zone. Friesen sends it to the left wing. He sends it up the middle to Nieuwendyk. McInnes moves it over to Morrow. Carries it past the blue line. Save by Brodeur. Nieuwendyk takes the puck up to the zone. Elias sends it up to the center. Modano takes the puck up. He sends it over to Yager. Elias sends it off to Friesen. Carries it over the red line. Modano plays it up to the center. Stevens sends it up to the center. Nieuwendyk passes it over to the left wing. Elias takes it past the blue line. Sado brings the puck up through the zone. He takes the slap shot. What a save by Brodeur. Hull makes a centering pass to Modano. He slides it to Yager. He goes top shelf.
You know, it's not very often this goalie lets one in like that. Goals always make the coach happy, provided they're in his favor, eh, Bill?
A quick one-timer by Hull.
That's a real skill there, folks, to bounce her off the post and right in.
Dallas
Gomez
scored
brings it
by
past the
number
red line.
16.
He's going to hurt someone with hits like that.
Assist to number 68, Jaromir Jagr.
Davidovsky
And to number
plays it up to
9,
the center.
Mike
Glove out
Modano.
of the
Time
air.
goal, 12 minutes, 45
And he takes a wrist shot. He looks to be on his game tonight.
Hull levels him like he was in the air.
Face off to the left of Turco. Zubov passes it over to Yager. Selmanson passes over to Langenbrunner. And he takes a wrist shot.
The Stars play a fast style of hockey. I hope they can keep up.
Face off to the right of Turco. Niedermeyer sends it to the left wing. Salmonson sends it up to the center. That's the kind of goaltending that got them to the Stanley Cup. Zubov plays it up to the center. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Morrow. Sedor takes it past the red line. Elias brings the puck up. McGinnis passes to the defenseman. And he takes a wrist shot. Save by Brodeur. Friesen carries it past the red line. Neuendijk moves it back to Niedermeyer. Passes it over to Friesen. Neuendijk sends it up to the center. Tverdovsky brings it past the blue line. Niedermeyer brings it over the red line. Number 75 brings the puck to the zone. The Dallas Stars are in front at the first intermission, 1-0. It's showtime, folks. Sedor takes the puck up through the zone, and he takes a wrist shot. Sends it back to the defenseman. Centers it to Morrow. Rafalski sends it in front over to Neuendijk. Number 75 sends it back over to McGinnis. Lindros passes it off over to Morrow. Moves it back to McGinnis. Glove save! Play stops as he covers the puck.
For over 30% off. Now's a great and
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Brodeur.
The souvenir store is located on the lower level of the arena.
Tverdovsky passes to Langenbrunner. Salmonson carries it over the blue line. Matvichuk slides it to Hall. Carries it past the blue line. Goaltending like that is what has gotten them to the Stanley Cup Finals. Hooking is going to be called on Modano.
And that will get them an extra attacker.
This faceoff is left of the goal.
Dallas penalty to number 9, Mike Modano. 2 minutes.
Duchesne moves it back over to number 75.
Minutes, 44 seconds.
Friesen carries it over the red line. He sends it to Neuendijk. Number 75 brings it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. You have to make saves like that when your team is on the power play. Penalty over. Friesen sends it over to the right wing. Elias takes it past the blue line. He takes the backhand shot. Knocked away by the blocker. Sedor sends it over to Modano. Salmonson brings it past the blue line. Langenbrunner plays it up to the center. What a save! McGinnis sends it out to Yager. Brings it over the blue line. Centering pass to Modano. He sends it up the middle over to Hall. Sedor passes it over to McGinnis. He lets the slap shot. They bury the puck for the goal.
You know, that goalie usually keeps his team in games, so that goal is somewhat surprising. He looks like a man whose players are finally doing what he asked them to do.
Hall must have raised the goalie's pulse a little, coming down with more guys on his side than there were defenders.
Dallas goal scored by number 16.
Modano carries it over the blue line.
Assist to number 2, Al McInnes.
The nets are loosely attached on purpose, so this won't take much time to fix.
He's got a face-off to the left of Brodeur. He passes it back to Hall. Stopped by Brodeur. Salmonson carries it past the red line. Gomez sends it over to Langenbrunner. And he takes the step shot. And he takes a wrist shot. Modano takes the puck up. Yager set goal up high.
You know, most teams don't get more than a couple on this guy. Oh, yeah, a little justification for the old coach and his strategy, eh?
I don't think he's that old, Mike. The goalie couldn't get back across the crease to stop that one-timer by Medvedchuk.
You know, some goalies have a real weakness for that high shot.
Dallas goal scored
McInnes
by number
passes
24,
it to Morrow.
Richard.
He sends it up the center.
Assist to number 68, Jaromir Jagr. And to number 9, Mike Modano. Time of the goal,
Lindros
11
sends it up to the
minutes,
center.
25
He was wrong.
seconds.
The New Jersey Devils could have used a few stops like that earlier. He passes it up the center. Good save. Brodeur just got his glove on the puck. Friesen passes it over to the left wing. Elias plays it up to the center. McInnes moves it to number 75. Takes it past the blue line. He lets the backhand shot go. What a save by Brodeur. Face off to the left of Brodeur. He takes the slap shot. Gomez brings the puck up through the zone. Gets it over to the left wing. Salmonson moves it back to Langenbrunner. Rafalski sends it back over to Stevens. Saves like that will hold the lead for the rest of this game. Takes it past the red line. Modano sends it off over to Jagr. Stevens passes it to Salmonson. Zubov sends it to the left wing. Langenbrunner brings it past the blue line. He passes back to the defenseman. Stevens moves it back to Rafalski. Gomez sends it back to the defenseman. Salmonson brings it over the red line. Matvichuk brings the puck up, and he takes a wrist shot. Hull just gets robbed by Brodeur. Face off to the right of Brodeur. Niedermeyer passes to Elliott. The Dallas Stars are just playing for fun now. They're up 3-0. Time to drop the burnt biscuit. Sends it back to the defenseman. Tverdovsky passes it off over to Nieuwendyk. Friesen playoff goal for the New Jersey Devils.
I'll tell you, folks, to score in this goal is a real accomplishment. Oh, he's got to be pleased with his team's execution of the game plan.
The pass hits him right in stride, and a nice one-time by Nieuwendyk.
New Jersey goal.
Siddle passes it to the right wing, and he takes a wrist shot. That save kept his team in the game.
Assist to number 12.
Nieuwendyk sends it back to Stevens. Friesen carries it over the red line,
Time of goal, 49.
and he takes a wrist shot. There's a championship caliber save. McInnes takes the puck up through the zone. Passes to Jagr. He's trying to keep his team in the game. He passes back to the defenseman. McInnes sends it over to the right wing. Nieuwendyk brings it past the red line, and he takes a wrist shot. He continues his excellent goaltending. He sends it up the center. Hull takes it past the red line. He plays it up to the center. What a save! Jagr moves it back to Matvichuk. Gomez brings the puck to the zone, carries it past the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot, blocked out front. And he's checked by Matvichuk. Morrow carries it past the red line. He passes it up the center. He made a great save! And they blow the whistle as the goalie covers up. This faceoff is left of the goal. McInnes passes to Sidor. Saves like that are huge in the quest for the cup. Tverdovsky slides it to Nieuwendyk. He passes it to Friesen. Number 75 sends it over to Lindros. Friesen brings it over the blue line. Newendike passes it to the right wing. McGinnis sends it up over to Morrow. Carries it over the red line. He passes it to Lindros. Oh, and he missed the pass. Friesen takes the puck up. Carries it over the blue line. Morrow brings the puck up through the zone. Number 75 centers it over to Lindros. Sends it back to the defenseman. Zubov passes it to Morrow. He passes it off over to number 75. Rafalski sends it over to Langenbrunner. Gomez passes it over to the left wing. Salmonson plays it up to the center. And he takes a wrist shot. They keep blasting away, but he keeps making the saves. Yager brings it past the blue line. He lets the slap shot go. Hull sends it over to the right wing. Rafalski brings the puck up. Modano takes it past the blue line. Hopefully, he can keep making saves like that, and maybe one of his teammates will help him out on the offensive end. Gomez sends it back to Langenbrunner. Bone-crushing hit by Zubov. Hull brings it over the red line. He takes the slap shot. That save kept his team in the game. Modano passes it over to Yager. Stevens moves it over to Langenbrunner. McGinnis takes the puck up through the zone.
1 minute remaining in the third period.
And he takes a wrist shot. That stop keeps this game within reach. Hull makes a centering pass over to Modano. Newendike sends it off over to Eliash. The Stars win! The Stars win!
The Stars can all celebrate and hoist Lord Stanley's prized possession.
That should do it for Mike and I here at the Continental Airlines Arena.